Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sports Coaster. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of Sports Coaster. We have so much to get into today. There were only 2 games, but they were great games nevertheless. And so, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, it is currently Friday, January 5th, 2018. Roll that intro.
A timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry way downtown. Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! We just saw
Golden State Warriors versus the Houston Rockets was one of the best games we've seen all year, as it consisted of great offense as well as, some clutch defense down the stretch. Golden State did end up taking this game 124-114, bringing the Warriors record up to 31-8 and bringing down the Rockets record to 27-10. Golden State had big performances from Klay Thompson and Steph Curry as they put up 28 and 29 points respectively. Klay went 6 of 9 from downtown, while Steph Curry did have 4 3-pointers of his own. To go deep into the bench, David West and Nick Young as well had a decent game, as Nick Young did have 3 3-pointers. David West, however, got broken pretty badly by Chris Paul. Speaking of Chris Paul, he had 28 points and 9 assists, as well as grabbed 7 rebounds for the Houston Rockets. Eric Gordon had 30 points and shot 2 of 9 from the 3-point line for only 22%. Kind of rough down there. However, someone who was not rough at all from down there was Gerald Green. He had 29 points and shot 8 of 15 from beyond and 9 of 16 overall for 56% from the field. He had, as I mentioned, 29 points as well as a steal and 3 rebounds for the Houston Rockets in this loss. Clint Capella had a solid double-double going 15 and 10, and that's really it. As far as key players that are missing, the Houston Rockets were playing without James Harden as well, and the Golden State Warriors were playing without Kevin Durant. Golden State, after kind of struggling throughout the first bit of the year, I wouldn't say struggling, but they weren't really first in the Western Conference where we expect them to be. They have now taken command of that conference and really the entire NBA, making them clear-cut favorites for the NBA championship once and for all. And I don't really think that they will ever give up the first place spot in the NBA this season. The only real contenders for the first place spot in the standings are, of course, the Houston Rockets, Boston Celtics, I'd even say the Toronto Raptors, as well as we all know, the Cleveland Cavaliers. San Antonio has a chance, but I don't think they can do it. Russell Westbrook had another triple-double in last night's Thunder win over the Clippers. The OKC Thunder won 127-117, and Russell Westbrook led the charges for the Thunder, putting up 29 points, grabbing 12 rebounds, and getting 11 assists. He shot 11 of 24 from the field for 45% and was 2 of 2 from downtown. Paul George and Carmelo Anthony as well had solid performances, as Paul George put up 31 points and 6 rebounds, and Carmelo Anthony got 22 points and 4 rebounds in 31 minutes. Melo and Paul George were both 75% from the field and shot very well from downtown, as PG was 5 of 8 from beyond and Carmelo Anthony was 3 of 6. On the Clippers side of the ball, they were led in scoring by DeAndre Jordan and Lou Will, who both had 26 points. DJ grabbed 17 rebounds as well. Blake Griffin had 24 points and 9 rebounds, as well as he had 7 assists, and Wesley Johnson had a solid 13 points. OKC now has the record up to 22-17, as it looks like they are finally beginning to figure things out, while the Clippers fall to 17-20. And now finally that brings us to our player of the day, which without argument is Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder. He had a very solid 29 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists for another triple-double for him. We've already kind of talked about his stats a little bit. As for who was really contending with him for player of the day, well, there was of course Steph Curry and Gerald Green, who both had monster games, but at the end of the day, Russell Westbrook's triple-double was definitely better than Gerald Green's 29 points, although he did shoot 8 of 15 from beyond, and probably better than Steph Curry's 29 points and 9 rebounds. I don't know, actually, how did Steph Curry actually get 9 rebounds? I just noticed that right now. But nevertheless, more about Russell Westbrook. He was dominant of his teammates as the Oklahoma City Thunder. They started to dominate the Clippers in the fourth quarter, really mainly because of Russell Westbrook's play, and I guess I gotta give some credit to Paul George. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, your player of the day, Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder. And ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of our show today. I thank you for tuning in, listening, and watching the entire show. don't forget to go down below and click the subscribe button, as well as like this video and comment what you thought about it. As well, if you go down in the description box, there is a link to our Instagram account. Please click that link and click the blue follow button on Instagram. Give us a quick follow over there. That would be much appreciated. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to today's episode. We will see you tomorrow.